Hey, listen, as we get started here, I always think it's really good for people to get to know our guests and our guest speakers. And I'm going to kick this off by asking LV a little bit about himself and about his background. LV, can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved in this subject and what brought you to the place where you were just involved in blockchain? We'd like for people just to know a little bit more about you and your background and what brought you to this journey.
Thanks, Mark. So about 20 years of my experience in the IT industry, out of which 4.5 years in the blockchain. But the previous 16 years went in terms of implementing enterprise solutions, whether it is integrations, whether it is ERP, whether it is data warehouses, analytics, across the entire globe, except South America. I did not visit that continent yet. One thing that we have seen is that organizations have invested quite a lot in terms of creating the internal solutions, which could talk to the tier 1 customers or tier 1 suppliers, or let's say tier 1 partners. But for them to be able to get any kind of information from the next tiers, it is just impossible because they have to go through these walled gardens, right? So that is when we were looking at warehouses are there, data lakes are there. How about creating data networks? But for us to be able to create the data networks, you need a sound technology that is running behind, which can provide the digital data trust, which can provide immutability, which can provide encryption, which can provide a lot of security. That is where blockchain we saw, and that is a wonderful fit. And we know data is going to be the next oil for the next 2 decades in terms of organizational efficiencies improvement. So that is where we have started seeing this, Mark.
Yeah, that's really good, and it's interesting. You're the chief technical officer and the co-founder of Real Variable, correct?
That's correct.